What's up, guys? Okay, so it's just been a couple days since I started the tank. Um, haven't really noticed a lot of differences. You guys might see a couple differences, like the Lloydia green is really short. And the reason is because I saw that there were some leaves that were ridden with algae, and that was even on the first night, so it wasn't that the tank is growing algae, because I haven't noticed any algae. But, so I decided to go in, pull most of the bad leaves off, and then I just ended up making a bunch of short stalks. Let's see if maybe we can see. Yeah, so there's just a bunch of short stalks back there that should, if they grow, should grow to like a decent height or whatever. I haven't really noticed a lot of growth, but I haven't noticed a lot of like leaves dying either. Actually, this little tiny stalk right here on the four-leaf clover, let's see if it'll focus. Not really. That I think is new. I don't think that was there. So there may be some growth. I even think that I can see some growth on some of the Lloydia green. There's probably some growth on the Rotala because it's actually decently tall. I can't recall how tall it was beforehand. There's a root. I don't know why, but there's a root. Anyways, the Pogostamen helferi, I don't know if that's growing. I don't know how things are really doing, but I haven't seen a lot of wilting. So that's good, I think. Anyways, the real reason I am recording right now is because I just went to PetSmart. I know, not the greatest place to get fish, but it's all that I have close. And for something this simple, I figured, why not? I got 3 autosynclus cats. Wow, my camera needs to focus. Yeah, so I have 3. I don't know why, but they're all hanging out over here. Hopefully they do well. I just barely added them to the tank. Haven't really given them any time to get accustomed to things. I did acclimate them a little bit, not super slowly. Basically what I did is I let them float in the bag in the tank for a little while, and get temperature a little closer. Then I took a pitcher and filled it up a little bit with water, and then poured their water into the pitcher and let it, so it was like 50-50, and they were doing fine, and then I caught them and moved them in here after a little while. So not the best way to do it, but it works. Anyways, so they're in there. Like I said, I haven't really noticed any algae in the tank, but if there is algae in the tank, they will find it and they will eat it, assuming that they survive. And also, it's just like a prevention measure, obviously. I don't want algae to be an issue, and so why not prevent the algae beforehand? Yeah, so that's it. I feel like there's a little bit of growth on the Lloydia green. There's, I don't know, just tiny amounts. I think that stock right there is new. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see. There might even be other growth that I just haven't noticed yet. It's only been a couple days. The biggest thing that I'm happy about is the fact that I haven't really seen a lot of wilting or whatever. The dwarf hairgrass is still brownish, so I could probably help that out. I haven't actually dosed much yet because I was trying to let plants get accustomed, grow roots and things. I should probably dose a little bit. Anyways, I did a water change yesterday because the water was a little cloudy, but the water change seemed to really help. So, yeah. That's that. And then over here, my dad's tank. May seem like there's a lot of growth. There's not a ton in here either. That plant just got uprooted and we haven't actually gone in and planted it again. There's a lot of algae on the leaves, but that was there before, so we need to trim that off and hopefully things will start doing well. A couple causes of concern for me in this tank is I've noticed that it's actually really shaded on the corner areas because this floodlight is only, like, it's really powerful, but it's not great at, it's short, you know, that big. Anyways, some other concerns. I have noticed more wilting in my dad's tank, but at the same time there looks to be some growth, so that's normal. I'm mostly noticing the wilting on the dwarf four-leaf clover, and that might be because when we got the dwarf four-leaf clover it started out as immersed growth rather than submerged, so that is probably pretty normal. We'll just see how it goes. Anyways, some plants are looking super green. In fact, that Rotala might have even grown. That Wisteria, I feel like it's probably grown, I just can't tell. These four-leaf clovers, I don't know if they've grown or what, but I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't looked as closely into this tank. It does appear that there might be some growth here. That looks like a really small leaf, and I'm not sure if that was like around. There's, I don't know. There's not a ton of wilting, just a little bit. In fact, I think I see a new leaf on that dwarf sage, which is good news. So yeah, things are just progressing. It's only been a couple days, and this is a really long video. We are waiting on fish. They should get here next Monday, so that'll be good. Hopefully they will do well because they are purebred and they're live bears and they're super cool, and we kind of spent a lot of money on them. I'm really liking the Staragine repens. I think that looks super cool. I think it may even be doing pretty well. I don't know exactly how dark the leaves are supposed to be. I'm really hoping that plant does really, or the Staragine repens that are in the tank does really well, because if they do, that means me and my dad can trade and stuff. This one looks taller, actually. There does appear to be some wilting at the roots. But I don't know. There seems to be growth as well. So we'll just see what happens. We could probably take care of this tank a little bit better. The Rotala is really yellow, which is a little worrying. I don't know if that's because it's getting shadowed or... yeah. Anyways, that's the update, guys. A little less than a week before we get the real fish. There's not a ton of dying plants, which is good news. I don't know how long it normally takes for plants to really show signs that they're not in a healthy enough environment, but I haven't really seen a lot of wilting. So hopefully things go well. Yep, that's about it. So, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.